Hey guys, Cosmo here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Today's episode is going to be all about going into the Centra Tower. Yeah. So we just sailed the guard on over here. Here's where I'm at on the map. We're just right on down here. So this is called Centra. This is the Centra crater. And yeah, this is the Centra Tower. So for today's episode, we're just going to be climbing the tower, going and getting Odin. And then next episode, I'm just going to do it right after this one, we're going to go get Tonberry King. I'm going to break it up into two because Tonberry King, you have to do a lot to get to him. So, we'll go over the setup for the tower. It does have a time limit. The second you walk in, it's going to start counting down from 20 minutes. So the best, really the only thing you need is you need Diabolos's, you actually need his encounter half. I mean, you don't need it, but like the best, like optimal setup, you want his encounter half, and then you want to get the upgrade encounter none. There's a lot of Tonberries in here. They're really hard to run away from, incredibly hard to fight. Even with me, I just got Lionheart actually, and they still take a few hits to kill. So the reason you want that encounter done is like optimal is because of that time limit. You don't want to get into any fight whatsoever. You want to just walk in here and go right into Odin. So yeah, see, like immediately started the time limit. Yeah, it's called My Blue Heaven. I love that. So this is just going to be the walkthrough for Odin's Tower, doing it in the time limit. And then next episode, like I said, we'll go over how to get Tonberry King, how many to fight, blah, blah, blah. So Odin, especially since I have Lionheart now, he's really easy to fight. To get to him's the trick though, so I just fought Odin last night. I just kind of tried it out to see shit. Yeah, see, look at that. Here's the Tonberry already. I'll show you guys how long it takes just to run away. Oh wow, you did it instantly this time. Fuck off. Man, I tried running from one last night, and like it took like 2 whole minutes just to run. So we're gonna go into the door. We're just gonna go up onto this platform. It's actually an elevator. Fucking hell, that's funny. So yeah, you want encounter none so you don't get into any fights. And then yeah, we just walk up this tower. So there's 2 ladders. We're gonna take the one on the left. The one on the right has an arrow drop point, so you don't want to waste your time. It's just a dead end. You don't want to waste your time going up the right one right now. You can go back for it, obviously. Yeah, see, there it is. And then I'm just going to go up the next ladder. Stone ladder in the building. Go here. And then there's a bunch of machinery here. We're just going to click it. This basically just turned the building on. And now we got to go all the way back down. So the building's on, but nothing's happening yet because we haven't told it what to do. So to do that, we have to kind of walk off the platform here a bit. Look at this. Look, I'm not even on the fucking staircase. Son of a bitch! I wanted the other one. Nope. Ah, there it is. You have to find the right pixel. It doesn't even look like you were standing on it. Oh, it's funny. So yeah, this right here is basically a computer. We're just gonna turn it on. Well, actually, it's on. We're just telling it what to do now. So we just click it, and look, a magical staircase appears on the right. And another fight. See, this is why you want encounter none, so that way you don't get into these pesky little fights, and you don't have to run away from these guys. Even though I have Lionheart, it's still gonna take a minute to kill these guys. So I'm just running away. Even encounter half would be great because then you're only getting into half the fights. We're not going to go up again to here, and you're going to climb. There's a little ladder right here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's a little ladder right here with this gargoyle. And look at how long this takes. Look at that. Why? Why is this a thing? Squaresoft, what's wrong with you? And then we're going to walk up to him. Yeah, so we're going to take out his eye. His big old ruby eyes. He doesn't need them. Now he's blind, but it's okay because the rest of him's stone. Yeah, stone organs and ruby eyes. I feel like the monkey in Aladdin right now, just taking a shiny ruby. And just, my ruby. And, son of a monkey. I mean, we have plenty of time. With Lionheart, I killed Odin in about 5 hits. So, it's really not bad. Squall, right now, I think I have like 150 strength or something. Squall's hitting for like... I hit a Funguar last night for 3,000, so I think we're fine. And then if you go here, so if you go to the right from here, that way, there's a pain drop point that's hidden, but again, don't worry about it, we're just going up the ladder now. Going through loading screen, and here's the other gargoyle, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in the left eye, and then we're just going to leave it as it is, and then a code will appear. This code's going to be different every single time. Write it down. Like, I do not care what you gotta do, write the damn thing down. You probably will forget it, unless you have a good memory, in which case, cool. So 7442. And now we're gonna take both of his eyes out. We're gonna blind this one. Again, he doesn't need him, he's made of stone. Who cares? Okay, so let me take those rubies. Wahahaha. Yeah, my code last night was 32613. It's completely different every single time. It's just like the code for the Tomb of the Forbidden King, or the Unknown King, whatever it's called. Same thing. And then I'm gonna go over here, gotta wait for all of them to jump individually. That is aggravating. And then we're gonna put both eyes in. So right under us is the door to Odin. Put in both eyes, and then the thing appears. So this is going to go top to bottom. So my code was 7442 442, and then you hit triangle. Yeah. Code accepted. Door opens, and then that's it. That's how you do it. And then you just punch Odin, and we call it a day. He doesn't have any GFs or anything. He is a GF. And I'll explain kind of what he does after we get him, or even during the fight. That's him! Looks damn good. I love it. Especially in this fucking remaster too. It looks so good. So essentially, what I did last night is I just punched him until he submitted. He really doesn't attack you, so there's like no worries there. If he, I don't even know if he does attack you. We got so much time. I can't believe I did this so quickly. I'll even show you. So he's got stop. I can't remember what that one is, but then he's got double, and that one's triple. So you can cast triple on Irvine and have him kind of just hit him like that. But again, it's like he's not gonna do anything. You're just fighting him to kind of speed up the time. He has at most 30,000 health. You can steal from him. Let me see what he's got. Well, I mean, hell, I can just... because I've got so much time aside in the fight. I don't know why I didn't have my book pulled out to begin with. That was kind of dumb of me. Yeah, Odin, 1,300 to 31,000 health. He's got real good magic defense, so magic isn't really the best. Oh, if you can mug a Luck Junction Squall from him. Yeah. And it might take a couple to get to it, but hey. And I don't have, Irvine doesn't have a Strength Junction right now, so he's hitting for shit. He's like 29 Strength. Wow, are you really not going to give me a Junction Squall? That sucks. You better give it up. Want it. But yeah, I mean, it's the easiest boss fight on the planet. Wow, I still can't steal the Blood Junction Scroll. That's a pain. And there we go. And that's how you get Odin. So you make a potion, and you get Odin's card, which is very useful. Good old 20 AP. Got Shiva Brothers and some stuff. Cool. Alright, so the way he works... Oh yeah, we don't have a timer now, so you can just farm this area if you want. The forbidden guys, the skeletons with the swords, that's they drop their sword that you can use to upgrade Squall's gunblade, which is handy. And then so what Odin does, son of a, I should have put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video. So the thing, there is a problem with Odin. So Odin makes it real simple to grind. So the thing with Odin is you have a small chance that every fight you get into that isn't a boss fight, Odin will show up, cast off Sukin, and then you'll just immediately, he'll just kill everything for you immediately. And it'll count as you winning, and you'll still get the experience of AP and stuff. It's way better for grinding, because then, you know, you're not really fighting half of what you are, you're just instantly killing everything. So that's why it's really handy. The problem with it is when I got him. So this is right after literally my last episode. So I just saved Balan Town from Gilgamesh Garden. I fought Raijin and Fujin. So this is in what used to be Disc 2. That's not a thing in the Remaster anymore. Wow, this guy has taken a beating. So the reason I got him so early was because he is really helpful, especially with grinding. But the problem with it is later on, if we have, since we have Odin now, later on in Disc, I think 3, we're gonna fight Cypher again. I can talk. We're gonna fight Cypher again. Odin shows up and tries to do Zantetsuken on Cypher. But the problem is the Cypher just cuts him in half, which is kind of insane. It's like, how can a GF just die like that? Like, insta-die, no less. And so what's going to happen then is the dude Gilgamesh is actually going to show up. And what he does is he goes around and his lore is he goes around and he takes all the legendary swords from all the badasses throughout history. The reason Gilgamesh sucks, and a lot of people do not like him, and if you don't want him, then don't get Odin until after that fight. Like I said, it's like you fight Cypher like in Disc 3, so don't get him until you get Ragnarok, basically, the ship. The reason he sucks is because he still has the same chance to come out as Odin does, but he then has a chance to do 1 of 4 attacks. So he can do a thing where he'll hit one enemy, like, with a little bit of health. I think then he has, like, a big hit. Like, he'll hit one enemy for a little bit, then he'll hit, like, all enemies for a little bit. Then he'll hit all enemies for, like, a lot, like a really big hit. And then he can do Zantetsuken. So he has 4 different attacks. So he might show up, but then he might just not even do anything. He might just hit, like, one guy for, like, 50 damage and then leave, you know what I mean? The reason I'm getting him is because I am doing 100% walkthrough, and so getting him, you know, I think is part of that requirement, so I'm getting him right now. So I will get Gilgamesh. You really don't need him. I mean, Odin and casting Zantetsuken kind of just sucks the fun out of it anyways, because then you're not even fighting anything. He just shows up, he insta-kills it, and you call it a day, you know? And Zelda did experience some bitch. Oh well. So that's why Gilgamesh, for a lot of people, sucks. So if you want the easy grind, if you want Odin to just, you know, show up and kill everything for you, make grinding super easy, then wait until Disc 3, wait until you get the Ragnarok, and then go get Odin. So that way, it'll make the end grinding game a lot easier for you. If any of that was confusing at all, let me know in the descriptions. I cannot talk today. I don't know what it is. So essentially, I got Odin early. A lot of people won't like that. If you don't like it, then just wait until you get the Ragnarok ship and then go get Odin. Very simple. It just makes grinding easier, but I do want Gilgamesh because I am doing 100% walkthrough, so I'm getting Odin and then Gilgamesh. So, that's going to be it for that video. This one was real short. I didn't realize it did it so damn fast. We're going to just jump right on into Tomberries. That's going to take a minute because Tomberries are fucking hard. And then I'll kind of go over the setup and things you want for that and stuff. So, as always, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to see more content from me, ring that bell for notifications, and we will see you guys next time.